Let's jump in today with our Bible study from John chapter 10. Jesus likens his disciples to sheep who hear his voice and follow him. Jesus is the gate that they enter to reach safety. He is also the good shepherd who calls them forth and leads them in green pastures. He alone has authority over them. A good shepherd will put his life on the line for the sheep. Jesus proved this by dying on the cross for the good of his people. He would also be raised from the dead and continue as their shepherd in heaven. The Pharisees reject all of this and once again revile and accuse him. He tells them they say these things because they are not of his sheep. His works prove he is the Son of God and that all should believe in him. The sheep and shepherd imagery are valuable for believers. Jesus is not just our Savior, he is our shepherd. We do not simply believe in him, we follow him. Jesus has authority over our lives. We answer his call. We go where he directs us. Jesus has earned this right by laying down his life to save us from the enemy. He has also risen and is ruling at the right hand of the Father. The Pharisees rejected Jesus' message because it would mean surrendering their power to him. They could not see past their desires. True belief involves total surrender. The choice is ours, but the testimony about him will condemn us if we do not believe in him. In other words, those who do not believe will not escape judgment. 3 questions. What does it mean in your daily life for Jesus to be your shepherd? How do you go about living as sheep within his flock? What does that imagery really do for the way that you live every day? Second question. How has Jesus demonstrated a depth of love for you that goes beyond what anyone else could ever do? And how do you honor him for that? Does he love you more than anyone has ever loved you? How do you respond to that kind of sacrificial affection? Third question. Evidence for Jesus as God's Son is powerful and life-changing. What testimonies about Christ have the deepest impact on you? In other words, why do you believe? What is it about him that has made all the difference? Let's finish in prayer today. Great God, please allow us to honor your Savior with this adaptation from Psalm 23. The Lord is our shepherd, we shall not want. He makes us lie down in green pastures. He leads us beside quiet waters. He restores our souls. He guides us in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Even though we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, we fear no evil, for he is with us. Surely goodness and loving kindness will follow us all the days of our lives, and we will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. With him now, in his house forever, always with the Lord. I pray that he's with you in all that you're doing today and you're following him, and thank you once again for listening.